What's up, guys? And welcome back to the Blitz.
To the Blitz.
To the Blitz.
To the Blitz.
This is one of your hosts, Elijah Tijero, and I'm here with my co-host.
What? Bomb alert! Elijah. In the building. In the establishment. I hope this has found you well. You didn't like the bomb alert?
You've seen the title.
Yes,
I don't know what the title is.
But you've seen it.
You've seen it. You know what it is.
That's crazy. You're living
good.
in the future.
Time manipulation.
Time manipulate when you... All right.
You're going to hear more about that next week.
Hey.
No, I'm playing. Okay. Yes. We're going to talk about eating out and things of that sort. So, okay. The reason I wanted...
Hold on.
Yes.
Where are y'all in the comments, bro? Where have you been? You've deserted us. Please come back.
We miss you guys.
Stop lurking.
If you've listened to the episode and you didn't comment, we're just going to assume you hate us, actually.
If you're busy, I understand. You know, you got your life going on, but don't forget Little Old Frontline Youth Podcast. Please leave a comment.
Please.
How it feels to ask them to leave a comment. All right, anyway. There's a little meme with like an ant with like a knapsack or something. Like, you know, in cartoons when they're running away.
Yeah.
Yes. Look it up, bro.
Stick with the...
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
How it feels to...
What do they have in that thing? Clothes?
Like a one bite of food. Go ahead to what you were saying, talking about food.
Yeah. Speaking of food, the reason I wanted to bring this up is because, at least in our life right now, in recent times, we have had a few celebrations or whatever take place at a restaurant. I don't want to name drop the restaurant just because, you know, I don't want to. Respect them. I want to, you know, just in case or whatever.
Okay.
Now, this place makes Mexican food, I believe. Mm-hmm. You know what place I'm talking about, Elijah?
Nope.
No?
Yep.
Yes.
Like you
it's
talk
close.
about.
It's close.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty small, but yeah. And honestly, I don't like. Every time that they've been there, it was super duper crowded. And I've talked about this before. Do you have to be social to be a Christian? That's one of our episodes. Or how social do you have to be? I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
I try to be as antisocial as possible. Not in real life. Like, I don't not want to talk to people, but I like to choose when I do so. And so anyway, the restaurant was mega crowded. So I dipped on them. However,
had to go.
I heard stories about the food, and apparently it was mid. Look.
Define
middle of the road, bro. It was not bad, but not spectacular. It was about average. A C, if you will.
76% food.
Dang. What's the rest?
I mean,
24%. Oh, wait, no, it's 34? No, it's 24.
Right.
It's 24. I was
Cut
right.
that part out. They won't know.
Nope, it's too late.
Gotta be real with the listeners. All right. Anyway. What were you saying?
I was going to ask because you were there. What did you order?
I had some taquitos.
Taquitos.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did, but no, I didn't.
I don't know what that means.
There were only 2 taquitos, and then it was with like a bunch of other things. I ordered this thing called the special dinner. It was not even a Spanish name. Everything else is in Spanish. But I wasn't like afraid to try to speak some Spanish. Y'all, if y'all know, we got a little bit going on, Spanish wise, in the background.
Is true, yeah.
However,
a little bit, it's actually quite a lot.
But it's also quite a little bit at the same time.
Right.
Hate y'all.
Who?
If you know, you know, and if you don't, then I'm not saying it. But so I picked it because it looked like it had the most food, and I was hungry, and I was paying for my own, and it looked like you could get a bunch of food for a pretty good price. it was like, yeah, you get one of these and some of this and some of this and some of this and one of these, and it's served with some rice and some beans and some pico and whatever. So I was like, cool. That's what I got.
How was it?
It was like,
imagine the same items,
yeah,
but we made them at home.
it would be much better
to that.
It would be much better at home, for sure.
Word. So it was
At the same time, though,
Yeah.
I wonder if this was the restaurant's true potential. Because look, this is the time of us celebrating there was their second week of being open.
Mm-hmm.
We packed out their place beyond capacity by a good bit.
This is true.
There were like 4 or 5 of us who couldn't get seats at all, and there were seats inside and outside in this whole little area, and people just waiting, trying to get their food. Everybody ordered around the same time.
Yeah.
This one guy didn't get his food for like an hour and 20 minutes after, because it's only like 4 guys operating the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're just, so I wonder if we got that stretched thin food. Like, all right, these are the last people. They're sitting at a table with all young guys. Young single guys don't care about nothing. We gonna feed them that, you know what I'm saying? But it was, I give it a 78%.
Nice.
So it wasn't like bad. And
Yeah,
it
of
wasn't,
course.
But it was like, all right.
This is pretty delicious.
Let me tell you.
It's good food.
At home, I don't remember the last time I ate anything below an A-, below an A general, below an S tier.
It's true. Food at home is the best. Matter of fact,
Got a bomb on that.
If you don't cook at home, you go to episode 8.
Hey,
Go to that second half. We went back when we did second halves, and listen to every
that
single
joint.
word that we spoke.
listen to that whole episode. That's one of my favorites, low
It
key.
is a good episode.
Even though we are now on 40, and there have just been so many, like, how long can I retain the same favorites? But it was the first one with the soundboard.
True.
And we don't do like a background recollection before these episodes, like episodes. Like, we do the research for them, or we write out whatever we're going to be talking about. But I'm not like, oh, which was the episode where it was just memorable? I know it's episode 8 that had the first one with the soundboard. I know I love that episode. I know it was a great time. I still remember it. I remember where we recorded it, when. It was nice.
If you haven't listened to episode 8, go back. But,
check that thing out, man.
But look, bro, it has been 32 episodes. I'm talking about what was in there. Okay? You can't, I haven't heard it yet. It's been 32 episodes. Go back. All right. We went to a restaurant and ordered a lobster roll.
Lobster roll,
No.
ladies and gentlemen.
It's like no, I can't say that yet because I'm going to get into that. But anyway, it's like lobster and bread, but the lobster is cold. It's like a cold sandwich.
Yeah.
And yeah, me and Elijah both ordered it. I convinced him to order it because it was like, well, it's lobster. When are you going to ever get lobster again?
I can't recall eating lobster at any other time. Shout out to our guy. Oh Lord! He was asking me about lobster the other day. I don't remember why, but I told him I think I've eaten lobster like twice in my whole life, and that's pushing it. But I told him he knows of one time because he's heard episode 8 before.
Yeah. And
Fun fact.
It was
He's a crab guy.
mid.
Yeah.
It was not delicious. It was just I'm so disappointed
Yeah.
that I had to consume this. Now, where am I going with this? There are times where people would opt to eat out over eating at home, and this is the and excuse, what I'm about to say here, listeners, prepare your ears, but this is 100% the pinnacle of depression.
Think about that. The pinnacle.
The epitome of sadness.
Explain. Elaborate.
Look. Like Elijah was saying, there has never, ever been a time where I'm eating something out at a restaurant and I think, man, this is better than what I eat at home. Ever. Never in my life
Now
has this come to my mind.
The simple criteria of the food being cooked at home does not mean that it's going to be super gourmet or the best thing you've ever eaten or A tier or above.
Yeah.
This is in the case because of our mother, who hopefully will get on one of these episodes one of these days. She's coming around.
Days, bro.
If y'all have been following the timeline and keeping up with the behind the scenes, she was a bit of a hater of the podcast at the beginning. She's coming around.
She wasn't a hater.
She was a
fearful.
She was a doubter.
What we might say.
Understandably so. She knows what her sons are capable of. But no, she has a lot of experience. Just acquired skill, an established and built up
blessing
reservoir. Reservoir.
Thank you. Voir.
I know how to spell it, but pronounce it.
Reservoir.
She's got one of those, and it's
filled to the brim with knowledge of food.
Delicious food.
No, it's true.
And
it's
so
true.
We understand not everybody's on that level. However, she got to that level by saying, you know what? I'm not going to be fooled by these corporations. You see, cooking food is not like building a car or doing anything complicated like that, because those things have like very specific parts with very specific people that created them, that know these hidden secret designs with patents and whatever. And if you decide, I'm not going to the mechanic and I'm not watching a YouTube video either, I'm going to fix my car based on how I feel like I should fix it, you might blow up and die on the road because you did something crazy. With food, it's not like that. You don't need some kind of insider, because if you make it and it doesn't kill you and it tastes good and you like it and you say, I will make it this way again, you are the expert on that thing, that dish.
You know?
And you just keep doing that, maybe YouTubing, maybe talking to people that you know that have skill in cooking. Like my mom, if you know her, hit her up and ask her for a recipe. She's working on a little book right now.
She will not hit you back.
She will not respond. She does not pick up my calls. Mom, where are you? Mom, all right, it's been 3 weeks. She said, I fed you. Don't talk to me. It's over. No. But anyway.
No, yeah, my mom does not answer the phone. Neither do I. I think that's who I get it from. I have like similar phone etiquette where it's like, if I ain't see it, I never see it.
Not me, bro. I'm on the ready. I'm on the dial.
Alrighty.
You know? No, but yeah. So it can be kind of a daunting task if you don't know where to start, or maybe if you don't have all the materials, but invest in what you'll need, the fundamentals for cooking, because in the long run, it'll save you a bunch of money. Isaiah, tell them about it.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Me and my family were actually talking about this. I think it was Wednesday. Not that matters to y'all.
It was a Wednesday.
So we're sitting at the dinner table. I'm going to name drop this restaurant because I like it. But we're talking about Bojangles.
Bojangles. Shout out to our guy again. Hallelujah. He does not like this place.
That's okay. Fried chicken is good. That is the end of that statement.
Word.
It's just, I don't know. It's a very American dish. Really. I don't think obviously they fry chicken in pretty much every country. They got some form of fried chicken.
They got that schnitzel.
Yeah, schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
They got the bento box in Japan. But like fried chicken, that's American
fried chicken, brother.
And it's good. It's delicious. And it's like $70
for the family deal
it's like,
package.
Golly.
Yeah.
you better be balling. And then, okay, let's say you're like, I'm going to make it at home. But you're in the intermediate stage and you can't cook for real. So you go and you buy the frozen tenders or whatever. That's going to run you about like $13 for like a few tenders, which is, I mean, cheaper. It's cheaper than buying it already made, ready to go. You can cook it and fry it up if you want. It's better. Don't bake them. Yuck. Oh, but also I gotta say, if you own a fryer, you're already an advanced cook. Why do you have that?
Yeah.
And you can't cook, but you can fry in a pan in oil. It's a little bit more difficult, and you can't do as much food. You have to fry in smaller quantities.
Stop a grease fire with flour, not water.
There it is. But you can, in fact, fry. Don't tell them about grease fires are gonna scare them away from cooking.
You just gotta let them know,
fear,
because it's better to be scared a little bit than be brave, bold, and dead.
I've never seen a grease fire in my life, and
that is not true.
I haven't.
You might not have caused the grease fire, but there was in the last house.
No,
when we first got Brownie,
I wasn't there.
Oh, that's a possibility.
I must not have been there.
That's a possibility.
All right.
There's a small grease fire that wasn't like, the house is coming down upon us, but there was a small scare.
Alrighty. And then there's base ingredients. Flour, buku seasoning.
What does that mean?
A lot of seasoning.
And
chicken breast. And eggs maybe, depending on what kind of batter you're trying to make. But usually it's not batter. You kind of just flour. Anyway. I'm not giving y'all no recipes, okay? And breadcrumbs, okay? Anyway, all the ingredients necessary to fry some chicken will total to, like, based on, like, $1 per pound of chicken, less. Unbelievably less. It's like, why would you ever go by, because of convenience, but if you're willing to put in the effort, not only will it taste delicious because you know exactly what's in it, you can add all the flavoring you want, it'll run your pockets less. That's just facts. Now, in thinking about all these things, thinking about cooking at home and food and whatnot, there is something that I was discussing with some people. And low-key,
mysterious.
It's just something that's maybe lingering in my mind. Shout out next week. I know y'all like shout out next week. Yeah, shout out next week.
We're time traveling. We'll teach you guys how in episode 339.
Don't worry about it. No, because then they're gonna be like, "Where's the time travel?" Whenever we
they don't remember. They won't remember.
We'll see. Anyway, I was talking with these people, and Elijah, you'll get it immediately, but I need to ask you this question.
Okay.
Just in general. What is your opinion? You know, your thought process. What runs through your mind? The kinds of things that, you know, what are you thinking about when I mention hot dogs?
The sounds of war are going off in my mind. I'm shell shocked at the thought. Now, I might make some of y'all mad. Prepare to fight. Because I'm going to talk about it.
Oh.
All right? Let me tell you something. Isaiah, where do you see hot dogs? Where? When?
At cookouts.
Cookouts. Like what days of the year?
Summer days.
Okay.
Like Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Right.
Those kinds of things. The
4th of July. Yep.
Drinks.
Shout out to all that.
Yeah.
They be serving burgers. You know, chips, sodas, hot dogs. Right?
Yeah.
When there's a choice between burgers and hot dogs, why would you ever pick up a hot dog, bro? Like, just all right. They are a Low tier food, in my opinion.
Dang.
In my opinion. And now,
tier.
I will say, I've never had like a really done up hot dog. I also have never desired one in the least.
With relish and onions and sauerkraut and mustard and ketchup. Those things don't go together,
bro. Just no. Look. There are so many better things that you could desire. I've had a chili dog, and it wasn't like it was nasty. I don't think hot dogs are nasty.
Dogs aren't, like, gross.
They're just like,
I mean, they're gross if you think about how they're made, but other than that, they're okay.
Hot dogs are just 72% out of 100. No, like a
hot dog is a cool 50. If I'm getting a hot dog, it's one of them. Oh my god! When I think of hot dog, I'm not thinking ooh delicious. I'm thinking it's 8th grade. I just got off the school bus. Mom and dad are still at work, and I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. I go in the fridge,
throw some franks,
and put some hot dogs in the dang microwave, and put them on whole wheat sliced bread.
Let me tell you,
and eat them just like that.
Let me tell you, life is a staircase. No, it's not. But If your step of the stair is hot dogs and that's the top of the line, just know that's only 2 or 3 steps away from things like, I don't know, Lunchables. Other nefarious things.
That frozen thing I bought you.
Bro. Okay, we got to talk about this.
Yes, we do.
So, we be going to church. Mm-hmm. Shout out church.
Shout out church.
I love this church, man. Love you guys. We got 2 services on Sunday, one in the morning, one in the night.
Yeah.
2 different services, 2 different crowds usually. Or like the first one just has a bigger crowd, and then the night one has
the first crowd minus a bunch of people.
Right. First crowd minus people who are just coming through.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of homework that I wanted to finish because I ain't finished it before, and it was due that evening. And I was like, there's no reason to go all the way home and come all the way back and waste all that time and not do no work when I could do some work right here at the church. So I'm doing some work. Isaiah's like, oh, well, you got to get something to eat. So he goes to Walmart, comes back. Hey, man, I could not think of what to grab you, but I wanted to grab you something. I got this frozen meal thing.
Yeah.
Tell me how it is. Tell me how you like it. I'll see you later. I'm like, cool. Appreciate it. You know?
Appreciate it.
I'm looking at the back of the instructions. Microwave for this long. Okay, stir it when you get to, bro. So what it is like these fried chicken. I can't call it fried. It's breaded though.
Breaded chicken. Something.
In mashed potatoes. I'm doing quotation marks.
Quotes? Was it?
Bro, I don't know. It just wasn't right.
What did I give you?
and it had these chunks of corn in it. By the time you finish, Isaiah does not like corn.
I hate corn. Corn is vile.
Corn is all right in my book.
Oh my gosh. There be times.
Shout out to all my corn balls.
I'm eating something like something that should not have corn in it. Something regular. Like mashed potatoes.
Oh. Yeah, mashed
and then people be putting corn and peas in it.
Well, that's a little bit special.
That's not mashed potatoes.
That's
mashed potatoes plus.
Yeah, minus.
I didn't ask for the plus.
So I mix it all together, and I'm like, dang, what is this weird smell coming out the microwave, man?
For real.
I open it up, waited for it to cool down. I'm thinking about the assignments I'm about to be doing, whatever. I bite into that stuff. Ooh, vicious taste. I'm not even sure what I'm tasting. No, absolutely not.
Vicious taste is a bad thing.
I don't know what I was biting into, but everything was just off. Not only that, but the mashed potatoes were the same color as the chicken. Ugh. And everything was the same color as everything. What was the color? Everything had the same flavor. It was like this dark oranged brown.
Ugh,
it was just
yuck.
It was the way I described it to Isaiah. I said, the flavor's weird. It's just weird. it was cursed. It tasted cursed. I'm not crazy, y'all. It was like the flavor was just lingering in my mouth.
Lingering.
Shout out my boy, episode 41. But seriously,
I know y'all are losing your minds. How are they shouting out 41?
Yeah.
Shout out 41.
It tasted super strange, and I had to get it down because it had calories and I was hungry. And that was that, and I went to work. But I literally washed my mouth out with water. And bro, I'm not a picky eater. Not since young childhood have I been a picky eater when it comes to most things. And as I've grown older, I've become more adventurous when it comes to eating things. So I'm not saying this in like some kind of snobby, oh my gosh, I only eat the best. But it was just not good. All right?
Yeah.
It was not good.
Yeah. So, not good.
Yeah.
What step is that on in terms of Lunchables
That's like
and hot
in
dogs?
the basement. But like.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
The frozen meal.
Uh-huh.
Lunchables.
Right.
Hot dogs. Ramen. Where's ramen at?
Same tier as hot dogs.
Same as hot dogs.
If it's like you know store bought,
it's
like
exactly
the
the same as hot dogs. Because if you come home from school, your parents are at home.
Yep.
You ain't got hot dogs. You make some ramen.
Yeah.
Or if you feeling crazy, you hit one of them OG 4 years old meals, ramen with hot dog slices in it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's how you go crazy.
Now, for those who are like, man, hot dogs are top tier. You
know what? I offer you a challenge. Buy me for free one of your best hot dogs. Let me try it. Let me see if it's really gourmet, man. Because how good can they get?
Wienerworks.
Stop it.
I don't want to go to that restaurant.
Stop. We're moving on. If y'all don't know, there's a store called Wienerworks.
There's a whole restaurant called Wiener. What? Who? I'm telling. They had to make a separate place for hot dogs because they don't want to sell them in real restaurants.
Hey.
They said this is the place for hot dogs.
Yeah.
You want other food? Go somewhere else.
Have fun at Wienerworks, y'all.
Absolutely not.
So, our notes document is staring at us right now, and I must speak on this because many an episode ago, I was like, man, how can we make this into a topic? I'm talking like tens of episodes ago.
We could literally see, right? Because we just look when the Pastor's Kids Blitz was.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, keep going.
So, I'm in school, right? If y'all don't know, I'm a senior in high school. I'm almost out of this thing. But I think at the time of that notes writing, I was a junior or something. But anyway, I'm sitting down in this room full of people, and I'm eating this lunch. I'm just eating. And then this dude, who I know very few things about him, but one of the things that I do know is that his family has a bunch of money. They got a bunch of money. This dude wears suits to school every day just cause. That's just how he feels about it. It's whatever. He's an all right dude. But this dude is just looking melancholy while he's eating this lunch. And I'm like, man, is everything all right? That's not what I'm saying to him. It's what I'm thinking towards him. And he opens up this box and he's just eating. And I look in it and it's this dry, pale looking shredded chicken with maybe black pepper on it. But it was looking desolate. I'm not going to lie. It looked like there was dead skin in there. And he was not happy to eat it. He hit a few nibbles and then closed it again and was just talking to his friends and then opened it, took like another bite and then closed it and put it away. And I was thinking to myself, like, yes, they're balling. Yes, they have maids in the house. Yes, they could take a vacation to Bermuda at any time. They could fly away, fly back, fly away, fly back, and fly away again just for funsies with the funds they got. However, in more ways than one, and one that especially that I will touch on here, we had more riches in our own Tijero home because we have more delicious food. That statement has been sitting at the top of the notes document for I don't know how long.
A very long time.
Yes, it's been a long time. I think you can view like the version history of it.
I can, but it's gonna take like an eternity, and I don't know how to see it.
Yeah. But it's been there. It's been sitting there, and we decided not to delete it because it's funny. I put some emojis next to it. But anyway, y'all don't see that part of things. But yeah, it's just the truth. If you could live like a king, but then you guys eat lame food, or you could live like a regular average person, but y'all eat some delicious food every day at home just because y'all got the skills like that, wouldn't you rather take the latter? I think so. Now, my final message is to people that don't have that.
It was March 22nd of this year.
That's a pretty long time.
It's a long time for real.
It's just been sitting there. That note at the top of the thing. But yeah, if you guys don't have that in your home, like maybe you don't got the skills. I don't got the skills like my mom. I'm trying to catch up, but it'll take a few years. As long as you have the willingness to learn how to cook some stuff, you are there. Like, you don't got it all yet, but you got it on the inside, and you're on a surefire path to make your life a better one because you're learning how to cook. You're going to benefit yourself and your family. It's never too late to start learning and start saving with Geico. I'm just playing. It's not Geico. It's cooking your own delicious food for me for free.
For you.
I'm just playing. But yeah.
Yeah.
I know we already talked about this before, but
not really. Not to the degree.
Not to the degree.
So yeah. Learn how to cook. We've said this before. It's in our trailer. Learn how to cook. The updated version. But yeah. That's what we wanted to talk about. This is kind of just a little episode to hold y'all off because we got a really good one coming up.
The next one is big, man.
Next week. I know a lot
it's
of
kind of long though.
At conference. Look, you're gonna be coming back. Play that, John.
That what?
That episode. I'm hitting you with that Philly slang. I'm not from Philadelphia. Yeah. It'll probably be coming out. It's obviously gonna be coming out on Friday.
Yep.
But I know that's the last night of conference. So if you guys are coming, for those listeners who are at conference, going to conference, whatever, save it maybe. Listen to it on the way back. Have something to do. It'll make the plane ride, the car ride go by like that, except for the car ride
because that will be more 3 days of that. But also, if you're listening and you don't know what the head conference is, shout out to you too, man. Appreciate you.
Episode 4.
Hey.
We'll tell you exactly what conference is.
But yeah,
thank you guys so much for listening.
Be in them comments.
Please.
We will be in there with you. If you comment, I'll find you. I'll leave you a little like, a reply, something.
But yeah.
Bet me on it.
We love y'all. And we appreciate you guys. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Hey.
Peace.